The federal government shutdown, now the longest in U.S. history.
And right now there are mixed messages from the Trump administration about what's happening with food benefits that so many rely on. CBS 8's Chris Grow live along Harbor Island with what the White House is saying and what it means for many here in San Diego who are waiting for those details. Chris.
Yeah, and the issue yesterday is that there were a number of different messages coming from the White House. You have the president with his direct line to the people as he uses social media so much, putting out a post saying that SNAP benefits would be withheld. And then you had his press secretary coming in saying, well, no, actually, hold on, they are still going to go out. So a dizzying back and forth there, especially after it took two judges to rule that the administration had to go at least pay partial SNAP benefits. We're also hearing from local politicians, again, demanding that these benefits get paid out soon.
American people need urgency. Emergency funding must be fast-tracked and loaded onto their EBT cards immediately. That's what we're fighting for, and we won't let up until San Diegans have access to the support they need.
And that was Supervisor Tara Lawson-Remer and Supervisor Paloma Aguirre, who you just heard from directly there, who, again, delivered that message publicly. And then we saw the entire Board of Supervisors vote unanimously to send a letter to the federal government demanding that SNAP benefits, known here in California as CalFresh, be distributed as quickly as possible to those CalFresh recipients here in San Diego County. Nearly 400,000 of them rely on the SNAP benefits to find out where their next meal will come from, to buy groceries from the grocery store. Now, of course, what's at odd here is the fact that we have a government shutdown. Programs like SNAP don't have funding right now. The Trump administration says that, again, that this costs about $8 billion a month to fund, and they have about $4.6 billion in contingency funds. So that does mean that only partial payments will be going out in the month of November. Again, you also have that mixed messaging about whether or not it would still be withheld, if it would go out. Here's the press secretary talking about that.
Digging into a contingency fund that is supposed to be for emergencies, catastrophes, for war. And the president does not want to have to tap into this fund in the future. And that's what he was referring to in his Truth Social post.
Yeah, again, it was a bit iffy because the wording that the president was using was talking about the current shutdown and for Democrats to come to the table now. So again, it's confusing to hear her say that it's about the future when we could not be in a government shutdown in the future. But of course, we still remain at odds, both sides not coming to the table, getting together to end the government shutdown. We'll have to see exactly what happens today or later this week with more votes.